What's up YouTube? Hope everyone's well. Happy New Year 2024. This is a quick unboxing video for Yolopark Megatron AMK Pro Series, which stands at 20 centimeter tall model kit, and it does say die cast here on the side as well, the box, so it's a pretty big boy. Now I have an idea around this that some of the MDLX series and the Flame Toys, and then also Yolopark model kits will scale wonderfully together with each other, but we'll see. It's got outer and inner box, lots of stickers and trademarks on there as well. Follow us at etc etc etc. And this is my first Yolopark kit. Right now they do have a number of different kits. This is probably the mid-entry one, I would say. If you buy it from Yolopark directly, which I did, they ship it to you direct. It's very cheap and efficient. I find it better priced than most places. But I only did that because I had to hunt for it because I was too late to pull the trigger. So this is what you get as a starter for 10. And you've got two parts to this. So if I take the bottom off as well, we can see here. Oh, we try standing up and fail. Let's not do that. You've got the main torso robot there, different face sculpts which are falling all over the place, and chest, and you've got the base as well there, which has got the accessories there as well. It's got a lovely sword or swaber, whatever you want to call it, and then some of the bits. So we'll get them out, we'll put it together, and then the instructions as well, which we crushed and ripped. So we've done a good job there, but it does look fairly self-explanatory. You know, I mean, like, you don't put the foot on the hand, etc, etc. You can put batteries in it. I don't have those batteries to hand today, so I can't do that today, but I will do that eventually. So first things first, let's get the head out. I'll put the instructions at the back here so we can see what's going on here. Oh, let's get a piece out. Let's get it out. So straight away, yeah, you can feel a bit of die cast in there, in the foot straight away. To be honest, I imagine if you put this together bottom to top, top to bottom, it won't make too much of a difference, right? As long as you get the right bits together. You've got Megatron's face sculpts there. So we've got a very maniacal face, evil laugh, and his stern face there as well. We've got there as well. I'll try and light this up as much as I can. It's hard. Apologies, I'm working with limited space today because I've got something rather large behind that piece of set there, which I cannot reveal just yet because I haven't released it. Depending on when this video goes out. This video might go before it might go after, but we'll just see. So no spoilers there. I'll try and get this into the light for you as well though. If I just that might give slightly better light to be able to see the head. It's decent. I would say it's probably the same size, similar size to an MP actually. And in the hands, we've got, you know, almost typewriter hands here. So you've got the one pointing finger, his thumb is movable, and then typewriter hands. I expected better hands really from this kit, but it's my first one, so I don't know what the inch point is, right? And then work out. So torso, yes, that does feel quite. No, don't fail me now, set. No, don't fail me now, set. Damn you, set. Bloody set. I knew it was going to happen. I know what it was. It's going to move my light, so adjust my light again, back around. Hold that in place. There, I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright, so where were we? So we'll keep the head on as it is. Keep it simple. Head goes on to torso. As I say there, we do have his other torso. Nice pair of plastic tweezers to help us there as a tool. Come on, tweezies. There we go. So you can change his chest plate there as well. If I hold it in the light, actually you probably can see it better there. can't you? You can zoom if you need to. So you can see the crumpled up there. Slightly different, it's a slight different. Very similar design. Crumpled chest there, so you want that look as well. It doesn't give a crumpled head though, just the chest. So that's interesting choice there. Right, what is next? It says that the part on the back here. Now I'm trying to read that magnet function. So that has a magnet function on its head, I believe it says, for this part here. So, and that's how you turn it on and off. So you turn, oh, bloody hell, it comes with lights. Oh, it does come with lights. It's just lit up already. That's pretty cool. You can have flashing eyes. Straight on, off. That's very cool. I wasn't expecting it to come with battery, so that'll save you having to buy those, which are normally a few quid. So he's got the teapot, which is good. He's got a teapot design there as well. So that's torso. There's ab crunch as well. I don't think I have a waistband then. Straight after we put together that, excuse me on a cough. Apologies, didn't have a drink with me. It says put together the arms. So again, let's keep the right on the right and the left on the left. Just slot in there. You've got elbow bend, you know, almost like all the way, double jointed elbow bend. His wrist appears to move, it obviously swivels clearly. It moves in, it moves out, no up and down, but obviously you've got the swivel there as well. And then we got shoulder up here, that plug in there. So very different between the Flame Toys, which is a very build it from scratch model kit. MDLX series from Flame Toys is a pre out the box, all configured for you. And then you've got obviously this Yolopark, and they've got different styles of model kits again. So well, I haven't owned the large model kits, so I can't comment on that, but this one here is basically, I guess it's easy to put together like this. Makes you feel like you put it together. I mean, to be honest, is there a difference between this? Like, you know, why would you put this together like this versus it just coming as a full figure? Does that change the way that they can market it? Does that change the laws on tax? Does that change the way it's priced, how it's shipped? There might be some sort of loophole there potentially. I don't know. So we've got a torso there together, which looks pretty good. And we'll do a comparison at the end of this with, I do have an MDX figure actually. I don't have a Yolopark figure. Sorry, get myself confused. Do I have a, I think I do actually have a Flame Toys model kit figure as well. So we can look at that. Okay, so it then says to put the waist together separately. So we've got his Shakira, hips don't lie. There we go. And what's next? Oh my life. Oh, if I didn't ruin the bloody instructions, it would be, come on, little. Oh. And that's because I took out the box to check it and then put it back in the box and wasn't careful enough, obviously. So you can see it comes with a stand as well, which is good. So you can pose him in mid-air shots. Let's put his feet on first, and then put his legs on. So his feet. So make sure, I again suggest doing one at a time. That way you know you're getting the right one on the right one, left one on the left one, and they are both automatically correct. So legs drop off like that. Probably double jointed knee bend, which is pretty good. To be honest, I'm expecting pretty much every joint to be solid on this. Is that in now? Is that in? That's not gonna fall out again, is it? That one does feel a little bit loose to me. It's interesting to give me a little bit of cosmic rust. I don't know if that's meant to be like that. I don't know if that's like, you can see on here, there's actually rust. If I move the camera, you can see, like, answering comments. I don't know if that should be there. I think that's actually a bit of That's actually rust, isn't it? Rust out the box. Like, there's little flecks of that brown, which to me indicates it's rust, but I don't know if that's meant to be like that. I mean, someone else can please comment and let me know what if they've got one of these. It'd be really useful to understand if that's how it's meant to be. Battle damage, shall we say? Because it's on the chest as well, which I don't think is that die cast. I think it all is die cast actually. So if it is, it's die cast. It doesn't feel like as heavy as normal traditional die cast. So if it's plated or what? Right, let's get his. So let's light his eyes up. Oh no, let's get his blaster on first. So we've done that, and then it gives you the option then to have the display stand. Get my words out. Sorry, I minced my words out a little bit. So display stand. Oh, that's a little tie, that is. I have to get my scissors out. Where are my scissors gone? There's a little tie there to hold that in, so I guess they're a little bit nervous about things popping out. So there we go. Job done. Right. So get his fusion cannon out and attached. Again, it doesn't twist on or anything like the Masterpiece version, it just clips. Everything is just friction, unless we need to hold in place. While we're here, let's take a look at the accessories though. So you get his mace as well from More Meets the Eye when he fought Prime on the dam. So you can have that attachment in on his arms, and it's on a flexi pin based, which is quite a good way of doing that actually, because you can actually maneuver it now fairly freely how you want it to be. You've got his I won't say iconic, but from obviously the fight scene of Prime, the gun from where he fought Prime, and that's ultimately the death blow there as well. And then you've got his gladiatorial swaber as well, which obviously he got out in the movie as well, but here's an energy saber there as well. And it does come as well. I don't know why, I'm not sure what this is. Popped out. Well, lucky there. Oh, I guess this is for the stand. So it must be for the front of the stand then. So I'm assuming then you've got, it's a little Decepticon logo with a little part on the back for, which I'm assuming then is for the stand, I guess, right? Yeah, it is. So you can see you put the stand in. Oh, sorry, the last one here. I'm not going to pop this out because I'm not that really. Key to Vex Sigma as well. So if you really want him to pose with your Stunticons, which he would pose well with Stunticons, then you can do it as well. So we're on to the last bit now, which we'll put the stand together. Stand up. All right, that won't stand. Let's go around. You've got, again, it's got these interlinked parts, so I guess potentially if you get more of these kits, right, you could interlink them together, which might look pretty cool as well. And then this goes, and does that fold? Yeah, that folds. Oh my god, that's tight. That's so uber tight. And that fold on there. Cool. Talking about friction, right? Tolerances, you've got to get it just right. He comes with his grabber, which will go around his waist and like that, or a different part there. And then the Decepticon symbol will sit at the base of. You figured to have it at the front, right? No, it's at the base. I guess he's going to be in a flying pose, isn't he? In this, potentially. So you've got that stand there as well. What I do is the face. There it is. They went in. Ironically, everything else has been in like really super tight. Those two weren't. So you can have him in his stand. Move that to one side. Move these to one side. Apologies, as this is one take Alexis, which is usually what I do. I don't like editing. And then we'll put this on his. There we go. And the same with the gun. Where's it going? Where's it going here? Where's the metallic bit on there? Where is it? Oh, it's a button. Oh, that's interesting. So they don't give you it's a button for that. So they don't give you that, but they give you one for the eyes, which is interesting. So you could probably have them now in your. How are you going to pose this guy? In his. Because you can get some sort of pose out of him. And I suppose you wrap it around his waist. I mean, if you want it, I mean, the waist seems a little bit lazy, really, in my opinion. There's a little bit of toe tilt up, not much toe tilt down. Hip skirts. Is that hip skirt? Is that hip skirt? I think it's because I've got the grabber there. I can't do the hip skirt. So, hang on a second. Is that actually a hip skirt? Is that actually a hip skirt? Does it show the hip skirt's moving? It does not give me any indication that the hip skirt actually moves. But it does look like it's going to. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Push it to there. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I would like to have a plug-in at the back potentially for him for the stand. Stand's a nice touch, but I think they could have gone better with it really. Yeah, there you go. Let's get a decent pose out of him. Flying through the air, however you want really, so you can have whatever you want. No, let me go get the other MDLX and the other ones. We can do a couple of comparisons. So if you bear with me a minute, I'll get those and we can see how they look together. Oh, there's a toe tilt. There's a little toe tilt there. Here's a little toe tilt there. So a toe tilt, which that's a load of Yolopark and Hasbro on the bottom of it as well. So you can have him potentially walking like in like he's a regular old moonwalker from that scene. And yeah, there we go. So right, back in a second. Okay, and here we are. We've got a ragtag bunch of different non-transformable action and posable action figures and kits and things that all are very different here. So you've got the two on the outside here. Again, I need to get a drink in a minute. These are the red figures. So these come in at around £12. They vary in scale and things and size because like Bumblebee looks well chunky compared to. This was my stand into an MP before they got MP, and I had it in my movie shelf really. So because it's a bit bigger. They got the MDLX. Bumblebee is probably the first one they released as well, which this is a massive upgrade to this one. Really, this one is pricey. This one was about 60 quid. These two, by the way, that was about 15. This is about 15. They were marketed at 25 pounds each, but if you get sales are about 13 to 15. This was about 40. I want to say 50 quid, 60 quid. The Flame Toys model kit. I do have Bumblebee as well, but he's about the same size as this. I didn't think it was worth bringing him out as well. This is IDW version of Rodimus as well. So you can see how that scales quite well, again, in this sort of setup really as well. Obviously MDLX, Rodimus Prime there as well. I can never get his gun properly. So that's really annoying. Oh no, it's because it's the butt of the gun's pushing out of his hand. Okay, look at that. And then you've got Yolopark's model kit of Megatron, which has just come out as well. So I think you could get a decent scale. If you wanted to collect just non-transformable action figures, you know, you could argue you want these two potentially the same height. Could this be a Rodimus? This height seems to work well with both Megs and with Rodimus. These two are a little bit out there. This one just sits as it's a nice homage to the movie for me. So this actually sits on my IDW shelf with my MMC figures because it's actually very, very good height. I think he was a little bit smaller than that. But again, if any of the Rodimus to Hot Rod to Rodimus, that works as well. So there we go. Final thoughts. Both these are very good. You'll see that I'm releasing 2 videos pretty much at the same time around both of them because it makes sense, right? I'm going to do one unboxing for one unboxing another, but final thoughts will be the same, unfortunately, because, you know, it's New Year's Eve and I need to get on really. So Happy New Year to everyone. Hope you have a wonderful time tonight. You know, again, 40 to 50 pounds, sometimes 60 pounds somewhere. Very good. Comes with batteries here, doesn't come with batteries here. Posable everywhere, really good. Differences when you get one set of hands. The MDLX painted to the nines, posable everywhere. You know, out of the box, you really feel like you get a proven product really as well. You get the warranty card as well. Very impressed with that. Obviously, interchangeable hands. Make sure you get the right hand for the right job as well. Now, if you want one of these flame toys, I've got another one coming along soon, which is the Shockwave I've got. I'll see how that scales. I'm hoping, this is my master plan, that Shockwave will be a little bit bigger than him and a little bit smaller than him and will pose just right for the scale that I want. And therefore I can start to build a shelf of, you know, these almost screen accurate bots, right, to a certain extent, which look ever so slightly differently as well. This doesn't come painted. You can paint it. I've chosen not to. You can glue bits on. Bits can fall off as well occasionally, which can be a little bit annoying. But again, it just clips back on. It will help with friction. And it's similar joints here to what you have with these, which are the rubberized ball joints. So if you want to see how one of these is put together, this is quite a good thing as well. And these are about 50 quid. They've done an RC wing blade. Obviously, I've got the Shockwave. So I'm sure there'll be a few more coming out as well of that. So this has been Alexa from Transformer Show. Hope you have a fantastic New Year's Eve. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, following us all the way through the year. We're really looking to spend in more time with everyone in 2024 and with lots more videos to come. Still time to enter the Show Z competition. Again, there's go to our shorts, there's a video on it. It supports the channel. TF Show is the code for Show Z. Please do enter that. You've got a chance of winning. You could potentially win one of these if you want to have one of these instead of a transformable action figure. You get one of these instead as well. So we're looking at something like giving away those. You've got 1 in 10 chance at the moment of getting one of these because we've got 10 people in the competition. So, but a big thank you from all of us, and wishing you well in 2024. And we'll see you Friday night, 8 PM live. Toodles.